another riveting episode of OK Terrific, where we talk about dumb shit and other stuff happens. And
hey, man, do you remember when this was the Two Adults podcast?
It was.
Then we had to change the name for a reason that the producer
we had
decided
somebody,
to.
Yeah,
and
so we had.
And mostly it's still just been.
So you know what? We're the OGs,
and here we are.
And can I just ask you one more favor?
Oh God, yeah.
Maybe we go with Trashed Pandas.
I'm not changing. I really don't give a fuck what you do at this point. I really don't care.
Trash Pandas.
I'm here against. I'm here against my will mostly.
Will Wheaton. Yeah. So you were saying something about daughters. My daughter's turning into a very nice person. She is. What's weird, and I don't know if you're there yet, because you had kids in a very bigger timeline, right? But
not sure where you're going with this, but hey, whatever. Land your plane and
no, I'm not. I know I say things in a bad. Hi, I'm Joe Biden.
Yeah.
Power Rangers. No, you had kids further apart than I did.
Yeah, your kids are what, 2 years apart?
Yes, like 1.5 years apart, right?
Neither one of these were supposed to be here.
Oh yeah, dude. I thought she just wanted me to come in her. I had no idea. And that's how they trick you. Pulling out is fun. Like the one time I sent you the load that looked like the NBA, like Jerry West.
Honestly, probably the worst text message I've ever got from you.
But did that load not look like the Jerry West?
It was close, and I hated the fact.
And that's just odd of me.
That I had to admit that I saw it.
Yeah.
And that it looked similar to what you were talking about.
Yeah.
And
then you and London didn't talk to me for about 3 weeks. Yeah, and I thought I lost very good friends that we. So you can text your shit to somebody, but a load that looks like
there's lines that don't need to cry. Yo, you remember the game when we used to text each other our shit?
Am I green? Okay, yeah. Yes. Yeah, text your shit. It's the first website I've actually ever.
Funny thing was something happened on Facebook or whatever, and Big Hurt was talking about whatever. And I wanted to bring it up because I just didn't want his head to get too big. But he ruined that game the day he put his phone in the bowl while he was taking a diarrhea shit.
I remember that. That was a little too rough. That was a little too aggressive.
Dude, I mean, sitting there and you're like, huh, what fucking dump looks like a number 2. And you're like, we're all looking at it like, this is fucking great. And there's like, somebody took a dump and it's all green and it's great and everything. He legit took a video inside the toilet bowl.
Looked like a fucking Play-Doh Fun Factory.
And then that was the end of the game. We're all like, yeah we're not playing.
We stopped. Like we legit.
We were legit children for playing that game. I mean, we were probably pioneers. That Big Hurt fucking broke it all.
How about this?
That video. I legit, when I watched it, I kind of wanted to just throw my phone in the toilet and just be done with it. I didn't want anything to do with anything after that. I'm like,
so I had a
motherfucker.
I had a Samsung flip phone. I got to turn you up for me because I can't hear you too well. So that's on me. It's not on you. Okay.
Whatever, dude.
So I had a Samsung flip phone. Okay. That could send that's what I would text you my shit with. Okay.
That was the rage.
But the iPhone that just came out, because this is in 2007. I got an iPhone through the company I was working for. Could not send text messages, pictures. It could send text messages. You and I talk all the time through. I would text you on an iPhone because it was just easier. I didn't have to T9 that. Do you know how annoying it is to be in a fucking hotel room with Ryan T9ing? You know, fast Ryan talks anyways. Yeah. Dude was amazing at T9ing and 69ing for real. Allegedly. But I would take pictures with the iPhone and then take the pictures of the shit on the iPhone with my Samsung to send to you guys in the text your shit thing. Hi, listener. Or we have one viewer. We used to text each other pictures of our shit in 2007. No big deal. So I get fired from that job,
Team ever.
and I have to hand over my phone.
Please burn this. Please
And
burn
it had
this.
all the greatest hits. Dude, one weekend just to win Text My Shit on Monday, I ate, I think, 7 cans of like
Beefaroni.
canned spinach. That's the time I shit and it looked like a teddy bear. It looked like a green teddy bear.
Dude, I pooped in a fucking Tim Hortons Timbits box.
I remember that.
And it looked like fucking just a massive amount of cable got laid in that box.
It looked like a feral cat. I was like, you might want to get the prostate checked, man, because like, okay, let me ask you this question.
I hate this. I hate all of this.
What is the worst poop you've ever seen that wasn't your poop? Were you, like it like mine?
I know straight up right now. I can tell you this right now.
Okay. I'm so glad you had a reference point because I'm like, maybe people don't think like me, but we think alike. I love you.
1,000,000%. It was Aubrey at about 2.5 years old. I got left alone with her. I shouldn't be left alone with anyone.
No, we already lost
and
one.
She shit her pants, her diaper, whatever, so fucking bad. I had to call Krista at work and ask what I needed to do. I needed a hazmat team. It was fucking awful, dude. I think I was gagging and I can't smell.
Yeah,
I could taste it.
Well, you can.
And I goes, Krista's at work
coming
and
off
she's
your
like,
kid's shit.
Yo, dude. Dude, this is 100 times worse than this. This was the absolute worst shit. And I took pictures of it and I sent it to Krista. And to this day, she's like, that was one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life. I'm like, this is your fucking daughter. This girl fell out of your vagina. Well, it didn't come out of her belly. Well, C-section. But
she's tight.
Bob took the worst dump I have ever seen. Oh, I'm starting to get sick. And I took a picture of it at the time. And I'm pretty sure it's in the cloud somewhere. Fuck, it was so bad. Dude, I can taste it. I can taste it.
I was at my friend's house.
Oh, it was awful.
6th grade, and his dad just took dumps, right? And there was a note on the fridge that said, wait a little bit to flush the upstairs toilet because he knew he laid a rocket in that thing, right? So naturally, we got to go look. Now, his bedroom was downstairs. We had no business even being upstairs. Dude,
I just got a text message from Chris, and she goes, I love the fact that you're trying not to throw up. It was the fucking worst thing I've ever seen.
Dude, it's terrible. So I get to my friend's house after school, 6th grade. And again, like my kid's in 3rd grade, and I remember going to my friend's house right after school in 3rd grade. Like we don't afford our kids the abilities to do the same shit that we did. Like I think
not at all.
By default, you and I are helicopter-y parents, not helicopter parents, not like hovering, but like helicopter-y, you know, like we want them to not do the same shit that we did, even though we turned out fucking awesome, whatever. So
yeah, I'm not helicopter in the sense of my kid needs to live in a bubble, blah, blah. I'm trying to keep them from making the same fucking mistakes I made.
Sure. Don't dig the hole.
Years ago.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So we get to his house. I ride the bus to his house, and he's a latchkey kid at the time ish.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So home to ourselves. There is a fucking
that's the best kind of latchkey kid.
So
they got that older sister.
We get to his house, and there's a note on the fridge that says, "Wait until 5 to flush the upstairs toilet," because he knew. And this guy
was like fucking Friday before Friday goes made.
So he waited. He knew that someone's going to need to go use upstairs toilet. Yeah. So we go upstairs and we marvel at this. It's like fucking.
You open the bowl, the fucking light comes out, and the fucking angels they're playing the harp.
Dude. dude, to see, like, at that point in my life, I've only seen poo. That was a shit. He shit. That was the biggest. Like, to this
I just
day.
want to shake my left arm, and it hurts so fucking bad.
So in the Buffalo Museum of Science, there's a Kodiak bear. Okay, and I remember going to that Museum of Science on field trips and thinking, "Wow, that's the biggest bear I've ever seen. That's amazing. It's like it's got to be 20 feet tall." And I went there a couple of years ago.
Was it?
I went there recently with the kids, and I'm like, that's a big bear, but it's not the biggest. Like, when you see it when you're this, and you don't see it for 10 years, it's different. It's a different size. That dude, to this day, I think of how massive that log was. It was one huge log. I would say, and again, water can bend light. Okay, Edison,
the last airbender.
Like, did he eat only trees? Like,
Yeah,
he shit a fucking redwood into the bowl. And so we tried to flush it because it had been in there since, I think, 7 a.m. It didn't flush. Didn't overflow. Water went around it.
Get the Sawzall.
Yeah. The biggest shit I've ever seen in my life. And I knew at that point, some people are just built differently.
And you wonder, though. I mean, I've taken some dumps, and I've felt that actually my body is like, woof. That weight is. But
yeah, you take a shit
wonder,
so hard that you want to go take a nap afterwards.
Yeah, and you see these giant dumps in a toilet and whatever, and you wonder, like, did you have a stomach ache? Were your lungs compressed? Where have that thing been stored?
Yeah, where was that?
What the fuck? I mean, Brady's now 6. When he was like 4 or 5, he dropped a fucking massive shit in a toilet. And he was like, he come out and he's holding his stomach. He's doubled over. I'm like, what's the matter, buddy? He goes, oh, my stomach hurts. I'm like, so would mine if that thing fell out of my asshole.
A third of his fucking body weight taking the shit. Yeah.
Dude, he went from 45 pounds to 30 pounds. I'm like, you're 5. What the fuck? And I know what he eats. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? And I haven't taken a shit like that.
You get that from chicken nuggies and applesauce? Oh my God.
Yeah. Chris is like, hey, what do you want for dinner? Chicken nuggets, applesauce. Why? Just don't just put it in a fucking plate.
Me and Dad are having a contest.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, to this day, and I think it's kind of fucked up to even talk about, but like, obviously.
Dude, this is a really bad conversation.
To this day, I still marvel at the size of that guy's dump. Like, and I think he's dead now. I think that guy's dead. And like, like the largest piece of fossilized, the largest turd ever found is a Viking turd.
Bono.
Like, fucking yes, yeah.
It's Bono. One of the greatest South Park episodes ever.
But like, I just remember us sneaking up to the bathroom and we opened it, and like, Dad's shits smelled way worse in the 80s. Because I think now my poop smells like poop, right?
Yeah.
But like Dad's
old Milwaukee and beef jerky.
Oh, dude, my dad used to smoke. Did your dad smoke at all or no?
Like shitty cigars in his truck while he drove, but so not really. I mean,
so my dad smoked.
He quit cold turkey. Yeah.
So my dad would. I remember. I remember understanding that my dad had the capacity for love with this following conversation. I said, Dad, I'm probably 11. I go, Dad, I think you should quit smoking. He goes, okay. But here's the deal. I work a lot. I wake up in the morning. I have a cup of coffee.
Clap.
Yeah. I have a cup of coffee. And I take a drag of that first cigarette in the morning, and I have the cup of coffee. And I just think that everything's going to be okay. Like, he walked me through his mental process of being so addicted to cigarettes and how he loved it. And all I could think of was like, yeah, but I go to the bathroom after you and there's a floating fucking cigarette thing that won't fucking flush. And the whole toilet smells like your horrendous fucking Milwaukee fucking best fucking
The fucking USS Abraham Lincoln in there.
But anyway, so this
tiny airplanes flying around.
This guy dropped a fucking hammer, and we tried to flush that thing 8 times from fucking Sunday. It did not work. It didn't work.
Wow.
So he was right. He knew the fibrous content of his massive shit and how long it needed to sit in water in order to be properly flushed.
Soak.
So we actually went and filled the toilet back up with water just to let it soak. But yeah, dude. And and we had a 1 bathroom, sometimes 2 toilet house, but
yeah,
the upstairs toilet never worked. My
dude,
dad
even here,
lighted up.
like the kids live upstairs.
Yeah.
And I don't go upstairs.
Your bottom toilet is the one I fall asleep in all the time.
Yes, and that's the one I have numerous pictures of you sleeping in. But how about
sometimes Daddy needs to sleep?
Yeah, it's like she takes a dump upstairs and never flushes. I walk upstairs and look in the toilet. And there's fucking poo everywhere. I take a picture of that and I send it to her. Her and Chris, like, we should please flush the fucking
toilet. Who did?
Dude. Yeah. I swear, if ever sent me that fucking reply, I'd put her on a pedestal. I'll be all right. All's forgiven. You're the fucking greatest child ever,
dude.
My job right now is literally to embarrass her as much as I can. And Chris is like, "You kind of got to stop." I'm like, "No, I don't." But the thing is, she gives it right back to me twofold. So, and Chris has even said it. She goes, "You two are fucking just at each other all the time." I'm like, "Yeah, but we're both fucking dying laughing." The other night, she had fucking drool falling out of her mouth. She had a big old booger bubble coming out of her nose. I mean, we were just going at it, having a blast. And that's, I think, what I need to do.
Our kids, our daughters, because sons are kind of remain to be seen still to this point. I'm sure B-Dub's a little bit more like you than you realize. And maybe
he is.
Maybe I'm
on the spectrum too.
Yeah. So, but Olivia and I, because we were alone together so much, we speak the same language. And then when you have the other kid, Max gets the interpretation of what's going on through Olivia based on my mood.
Yeah.
You know? So like, it's not the same language. She's like an interpreter of, hey, calm the fuck down, you know? But Olivia fucking gets it, you know? So I can look at Olivia and be like, even in soccer tomorrow, I'll look at her and be like, I'll do the Jordan shit. Like, what the fuck? And then she'll snap back out of it. But dude, I just remember, and maybe we're at the age where we're the old grumpy men now in the box, right? Like
Statler and Waldorf.
Yeah. Nothing is the same. Nothing is as cool as when we had X.
No.
And our kids are going to do the same thing to their kids, and their kids are going to do the same thing to their kids. And eventually, hopefully, our bloodline fucking dies off because we shouldn't be around anymore, you know?
Yeah, me and Albo do that too. I mean, that's why she wants me to come watch her play sports all the time, because she knows I played basketball.
Sure.
So, and I always tell her, I'm like, you and me going to the basketball court and me teaching a few things, you still need to listen to your coach. Listen to your coach.
All the time.
End of story.
Yep.
I played softball, so I can help her with that. I played beach volleyball. I can help her with that. But in the end, I'm like, you
uncomfortably good at volleyball.
Yeah, dude.
Really
I played
me.
like 2-man beach volleyball on like a high end level shit back in the day when I was athletic and younger. But I told her, I said, all these sports you play, I have played. So I have some insight in everything. So when we were there watching her play, she does something and she immediately looks right at me. And Chris has said this 100 times. She goes, she's looking to you for support.
Yes.
And I'm just like, you know, I'm like you just said, what the fuck did you just do?
Yeah. Yep.
And then after the game, I'll talk to her. I said, "You remember that?" She's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "What happened there? What was going through your mind?" And fuck, these are 13, 14-year-old girls. And I get it.
Yeah, my
It's
kid's
young
not.
and the coaches and whatever, but you know, it's great that she looks up to me for that and whatnot. I mean, I really, really enjoy that. And everybody's asking about Brady playing hockey. Is he gonna like play hockey with you? Or are you gonna teach him how to be a goalie? He didn't want to skate no more. He just stopped. He's like, fuck it. Now all he wants to do is play basketball.
Cool.
And he just got signed up for tackle football.
Nice.
So he's gonna fucking smash some heads.
Awesome.
Or be the most handsomest fucking quarterback and win 8 Super Bowls and eclipse his namesake. Whatever.
Sure.
Who knows?
Sure. Yeah, I try to teach my kid. So she plays defense in soccer, and it loosely soccer defense and lacrosse defense are kind of the same. So I try to teach her concepts. You know, if someone's coming down, you want to use a sideline against the person. You got to force them back to the
Use
middle.
them as an extra defender.
Yeah. Just do that kind of shit. But like, I try not to lose my shit. The one thing I can't stand, and this might be like because we're Michael Jordan fans, the one thing I can't stand is when there's no effort. So everything I tell my kids all the time, the one thing you can control, even if you're not the best player on the team, you can control your fucking effort.
Yep.
That's it. I would take hard workers over highly talented people almost all the fucking time.
Every day, all day.
All
Give
day.
me all those. Give me all those kids.
Yeah. I want the hard workers, you know?
Yep.
But when you're also not as talented as the most talented kid and you're not working as hard as the most talented kid, what the fuck am I doing for the hour and 45 minutes when I got other shit to do? You know, there's 1,000 other things I could do. I don't care if I'm weed whacking to make my wife happy. I could go do that. But I'm here watching you and you're twirling your hair while the ball is fucking next. Fuck that. You know, that's shit that I can't stand. Anyways. Our dads used to take massive shits to recap. I remember one time, we had, for some reason, we had a church pew in our house, and we would eat breakfast, and we'd sit at this church pew and fucking wait for the bus to come. And my dad at the time was not working, and he would go buy 75-cent beers all the time at the bar. Like you're just getting the shittiest beer of all time. And so he'd wake up at 7 a.m, come in, make sure we're doing our shit right. And then you would just hear this fucking 46-year-old alcoholic dump. And one time we all just started
trombone full of Jello.
We all started laughing. And he said the funniest thing, which is like what you would say or what I would say. He would go, "This is what the bathroom's for." So for some fucking reason, every time I take a loud dump, that's the only thing I think of. So we're talking about shits. No, I said we'd play the Answer the Internet game, and
we got a half hour. Let's finish that game.
I know. Okay, deck 2. Here we go. Answer the Internet is a game where you just get asked random questions. You guys that are watching along are allowed to reply, and let's go for this.
There's 4 people, I think.
Yeah. Who is the hottest celebrity that you would have a chance with if they got to know you?
Ooh, this is a good one because that celebrity has to have somewhat of a track record. You know, a lot of them are
crazy,
put on that pedestal, and they're only going to date A-list celebrities, and then you have those celebrities that end up dating / marrying an average guy and everything. Yeah, and I think we talked about this, and we're very firm believers that making a girl laugh will compensate for looks and shit every day of the week.
All the time. Yeah, all the time.
So if we're doing this, I'm gonna go on a chill check and also hot as balls that I think I could hang out with and
Chris
date
Pratt.
and everything. Huh?
Sorry.
Oh,
No, go ahead.
wow. Yeah. Beautiful.
He'd be
Mila
so-
Kunis.
Yeah, I could see it. I could see it.
She loves the goofy shit. Obviously, why she married Ashton Kutcher. He's also hot. I heard he's got a huge cock. That's great.
Really?
But I think that she is one of those people that if you were,
If you had the time.
she, from that 70s show and, a couple of movies and whatever she was in, whatnot. If we ran into each other at a fucking bar
Mhm.
and I said, "Hey, you're Mila Kunis, whatever," make a few jokes and whatever. And she'd be like, you're kind of funny. I kind of,
Well, hold on. Let me set the table for you. Let's say, for
think
example,
she'd be
you're
that
the
chick.
guy. She's in a movie, and you're in charge of driving her around for the week. You're kind of like the go-to assistant, but not her actual assistant. So
Okay.
everywhere she has to go, you need to take her. Okay. I think you could lay the groundwork
Yeah.
for it, for sure. I don't know, man. I've
tough.
consistently outkicked my coverage when it comes to women. I think that we're both extremely lucky for number one, the people that we've ended up with. For number two, the people that we've had. Like there's no reason. Like when I was in 10th grade, for some reason, the girl that was the most popular senior liked me. For no fucking reason. I was 135 pounds, tried to grow the wispy mustache that you talked about the last episode.
I love
Like
that word.
no wispy. No reason. No reason for them to like us. I would go back in the day, let's say in late 90s. I think Cameron Diaz would get a fucking kick out of me. I think she'd get a kick out of me.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, and of course, if Cameron Diaz said, "Come to my trailer and fuck me," my dad would be like, "Yeah, about that. Not gonna work." But I think I could trick somebody like Cameron Diaz to like me.
Yeah.
Now, side question to that: who's a celebrity from back in the day that you liked that's probably hit hard times now that we could probably go out and get? My number one blue chipper, Tara Reid.
Yeah, I was trying to think. I'm like, her, no doubt in my mind.
Because we talked about the fact that, so Daisy Dukes, when we were a kid, high upswing. Daisy Dukes now, coming down.
Yeah.
We could probably get her.
Tara Reid, 100% sure.
Yeah, probably. Or some other fucking hot 22-year-old's going to swoop in. Is there anything worse than like when you're with a girl that you know you shouldn't be around and you got the clamps on her, but then you know other people are fucking encroaching and you don't want to be a douchebag or whatever? Then you try to overcompensate.
Yeah, man, I might be a little in over my head here, but the fucking Johnny Abs over there. What can I do here?
There's actually nothing funnier though than I see this all the time now. And I know you didn't go to college, but like,
fuck off. That's a real nice shot.
You're not learned. Actually,
this is a house of learned doctors.
You're actually smarter than most people I know. So, and I know really dumb people. So whatever. But
sweet backhanded compliment if I ever heard one.
Yeah, I think also there's that side of it too, like where you're around really good-looking people, and then all of a sudden you see them now when they're in their like late 40s or like whatever, wherever we're at, like mid 40s, and you're like, wow, that guy did not age well, or that girl did not age well. You know, it's such a shame, and we talked about this a couple episodes ago, where the currency that the girl has learned her whole life is that she's hot. And then the hot goes away. I've always wanted to invest in people that are cool.
Yeah.
Because cool is like fucking evergreen, you know? If I could pick one thing for my daughter to have, is just to be cool as fuck. You know, because when she's 70, she'll be cool as fuck. When she's 20, she'll be cool as fuck. You know, you need that.
Consistency.
But we also don't want our
Longevity.
daughters to look like fucking white Lizzos. Racism.
Oh my god. Fuck off.
Fucking Lizzo. Back to the questions.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry.
And moving on.
If you could wipe off one group of people off the earth, what would it be? Oh,
No, you and skip.
we don't have those people here right now, so we can't say it because then it'd be racist. But when they're here, we can say it, and it's funny. It's fodder, if you will.
The fuck are we doing?
If you had to watch one category of porn for the rest of your life, what would it be? Are you a porn watcher? I don't know this about
No.
you. I've never asked this.
No, not at all. Don't give a fuck about it, really.
Lately,
One category. I mean, there's an infinite amount of categories.
good word.
I mean, obviously, the
Infinite.
fucking
Mm,
the normal answer would be, big titted chick and a dude.
sure.
I mean, I guess fuck if I know. Don't care about it.
I'm not really a fan of porn, except when I'm masturbating every day. So recently, I've noticed that there is this uncomfortable amount of stepsister porn.
Wait, recently I thought that was always the kink that was out there. The stepmom,
No, it's in full, it's every video.
stepsister.
It's every
Yeah?
video now. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not even like maybe it's the title, but every one of them's like, Shh, mom and dad will be home soon, and I'm like,
We should bang.
come on, guys, whatever. Scroll, mom and dad will be home soon. Scroll, mom and dad will be home soon. Scroll, mom and dad will be home soon. Okay, that's kind of hot. And I think they're training us.
Fourth time.
Yeah, they're training us to want stepsisters.
Yeah.
Never had it.
Huh.
But let's say, Daryl, for example, Bruce has another family somewhere. You're on a camping trip and your stepsister's hot as balls. Would it aid to the kink, or would it just be not just another hot chick?
Nope. Done. Don't
I go
care.
kink because I've been jacking up the fucking stepsister porn all day. If you had to watch your biggest enemy fuck the man or woman of your dreams in order for you to marry him or her, would you do it?
Wait.
Oh boy, that's a tough question. Hold on,
Yeah.
I'll read that slower. If you had to watch the biggest enemy of your life fuck the woman of your dreams in order for you to get to marry her, would you do it?
So say my biggest enemy in life is
Me.
Yeah, just for argument's sake, is you.
Mhm.
I have to watch you fuck
Krista.
Elizabeth Hurley,
Okay, sorry.
whatever. But if I do, I get to marry Elizabeth.
You get to end up with her. What's that called? Like a
cuckold.
collateral damage?
Right? Collateral damage. Fuck.
Clitoral
Oh.
damage.
Clitoral.
I love wordplay.
We're gonna have Freudian slips or clitoral damage. Rhymes with liberal arts.
Don't ever drink a bunch of bourbon and say, I want to lick your clit.
Is this a would you rather, or is this a
Well, okay. So let's say that, for example, you've always
I
had
don't
a
like
thing for
this
this
at
one
all.
girl, this one person that you
Yeah.
want to be with, right?
Okay.
And your biggest enemy, you have to throw that thing at her. Let's say your biggest enemy is Good Luck
Oh.
Chuck,
Okay.
but then you get
I
to
don't
swoop
like this
in.
at all.
The thing I don't like is like
I-
she has to fuck. It doesn't say you have to watch her fuck him, which is
But
cool.
but you know that happened.
Sure.
And then you're just wondering about,
Here's my caveat question to that.
I don't know. I don't think
Would
I
you
can
be able
do
to
it.
bring it up in arguments? Like in Office Space? Like, will you
Wait.
fuck Lumberg? You know? Like, would you able to bring it up?
Fucking Lumberg.
I mean,
Yeah, I don't like any of that.
let me walk mentally through it. I think if it's the person of your dreams, the person that you think you were born to marry,
Okay.
you should let that girl walk through a forest of dicks and come out the other side, and then you're with that person locked in forever. I think it's worth it.
Yeah,
But on
if
Christmas
she walks through
morning,
that forest of dicks, is she happy
but
with your
on Christmas morning, when you give her the cup of coffee and we're watching the kids fucking open up all the presents, you're like, this fucking slut. Like, you know what I mean?
that's at what point does it get to that? Whore.
Well, some people would be able to get past it because they got what they wanted.
But I did it for you. No, you did it for the forest full of dicks.
Okay, well, let's say that she doesn't know that she fucked your biggest enemy. Let's just say that he's the
And this makes
sacrificial
everything
lamb for
worse.
it. Yes
I
or
don't
no?
think I want anything to do with it. I'm going to say
So
no.
you'd bail. You'd bail.
Yeah,
I'd go for it.
of course you would.
Would you rather have fuck me? Would you rather have your dick as your nose or your nose as your dick? I mean, some guys with a huge nose are probably parallel. I have an upturned nose, but I got a straight ass dick. I would rather have. Fuck.
What is it again?
I got a small nose, but I got an okay dick.
Yeah.
Would you rather
that's-
have your dick as your nose or your nose as your dick?
God,
That's
this is
tough.
yeah,
That's a tough one.
because this is going to impact a few things. Both
Yeah,
ways.
I got a small nose, but an okay dick.
Yeah, so if I have my decent junk attached to my nose, I'm probably not going to hook up with any chicks.
As
They're being
your
like, "Oh, hey, nice dick nose."
dick. No.
But if my nose is my dick and I hooked up with a chick, they'll be like, "What?" is going
Well,
on?"
so this okay, so from what I'm getting from this is that you have both your dick as your dick and your dick as your nose,
Okay.
or your nose as your nose, but your nose as your dick at the same time. I go dick all day
Yeah, I think I have to.
because
I
you
gotta
could
agree with
be you could bring that into play a few times.
Yeah, it can be useful.
You know, like 69ing. Can you imagine if you're getting blown with your dick?
In a Burger King bathroom.
Yes. You're getting blown with your dick and you're going down on somebody, but your nose is also penetrating them
Yeah, I think they like that.
with your medium dick.
Okay.
I'm cool with it. If you were in oh boy. If you were in a beauty contest,
Oh God, start again.
if you were in a beauty pageant, what would your talent be? Like, what talent do you have right now? Right
None.
now,
I have no talent.
you can stop a fucking slapper. Glove side,
I,
Well,
no, I actually
not
can't.
right
I can't, I
Not
can't
right
move
now.
this arm at all.
right? Not right.
Uh,
You are a liability against a triple deke right now.
oh, Jesus Christ. Jocks falling out. Everything's just
He's
falling
always
out.
he's always going to go glove side.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Really?
If I was in beauty talent, fuck,
If you were in a
damn it.
if I what would be my
Beauty
talent
pageant.
right
What
now?
would your talent be,
I don't have one.
dude?
I'd be
I had.
fucked.
So
I
I went
have
to.
no talents.
I went to audition
I
for.
can't sing. I can't rap.
I went to.
I can't dance because I'm white. I'd be
Wait,
toast.
You ain't
Dead in the
black.
water.
You ain't black. You ain't
Yeah.
black.
I went to
You're right. You're right, Joe Biden.
I went to audition for this movie called, it was at the time it was called Playing God, but it ended up being called like fucking Numbers or something like that with Nick Cage. So I went to go like audition, and you had to do like this monologue. And I'm pretty good at remembering or like memorizing things to say them. So I had to do this like monologue in front of all these people. And I thought, I got this. So for like a couple weeks, I'm like practicing this monologue and whatever. I got it. I got it down cold in the bathroom, in the shower, taking a dump. Got it. All good. And then I get on this like fucking catwalk thing where it's like I had to go to the end of the catwalk and actually give the monologue to the people that were like, whatever. They're also auditioning models and shit too. Like people are like,
Okay, RuPaul, land your plane.
abs and shit. And so I do the monologue, and I thought I have it. No, like there's no way that I'm not gonna fucking crush it. And I flubbed it like a motherfucker. Flubbed it. And they still like me to be the fucking nerdy guy next to Nick Cage. But I think if I was in a beauty pageant, what would my talent be? And puns and fucking racist jokes can't work, right?
Yeah, fuck those things. Then we're out. Can't sing, I can't dance, I can't juggle. I'm fucked.
I would say I would do karaoke. I would do karaoke.
I mean,
God damn it, Kristen, shut up.
with my butt.
Kristen, what would your talent be? If you were in a beauty pageant, what would your talent be? And it can't, kielbasas cannot be included with your anus. Your mom and girlfriend switch bodies. Only way to get them back to normal is to bang one of them. Which one do you fuck?
Dude, it's honestly the worst thing I've ever heard.
Dude, it's an app. I'm not even like selecting them. I'm just scrolling.
Seriously.
Your mom and girlfriend switch bodies. The only way to get them back to normal is to bang one of them. Which one would you fuck?
Hey. Go with the tap. Go in the righty. Lefty. Go type.
That's what we call it our friend Hurley, who just fucks them both.
Hello, Harley.
I need a favor.
Yeah.
Give me Vaughn. Give me Ricky Vaughn.
Fuck. Your wife and your girlfriend switch bodies.
So you're fucking your wife, but it's your mom.
It's your mom's body.
No.
Yeah.
Your mom and your girlfriend switch bodies.
Okay.
The only way to get them back to normal is to bang one of them. Which one do you fuck? So do you fuck your wife
To get your mom
that
back?
has your mom inside of her?
Dude, I just don't want you to say that ever.
Sorry. Or do you fuck your mom that has your wife inside of her? That's tough.
What does it feel like inside, though? What's the inside like?
The same.
What is what?
Well, inside of Krista, it feels like funfetti. It's like a funfetti cake.
Jesus
I
Christ.
know it's like mom. Close your eyes.
Kristen,
No.
go to bed.
No, that's not true. No, you can't do that. If she didn't talk about like fucking Christmas or like whatever, I'm banging my wife with my mom wife.
Wait. Makes no sense at all. What the fuck? This is not easy. So wait,
Well,
if I bang,
okay, your mom. Okay,
and your wife switch bodies.
yeah. So it's Judy and Krista, right?
Okay.
and then they switch, and you have to have sex with one of them to get them both back to normal. What are you gonna do? You got to go crystal all day.
I think
Crystal
I
body.
have to, right?
Yeah. It's going to make for an awkward Thanksgiving.
And Memorial Day and Liberty.
Happy Mother's
weird.
Day. I gave you the best I got. But I mean, that's all you got. You got to do that.
I think you have to, right?
Because if you're going to fuck your wife in your mom's body, that's like extra level boner power. Like you could fuck a girl that's passed out behind a dumpster at a 7-Eleven. And I don't have that dick energy. I just don't.
Either, man.
Yeah, I don't. If we're at like a festival and some girl goes, "Hey, come fuck me in the porta potty," I've done that one time. One time my dick's worked in the porta potty, out of one. But like one time at like a outdoor festival, go to the car type thing. 0 for 9. Answer, Daryl. Answer. You have 5, 4, 3.
I have to bang my wife.
Well, okay.
I think.
Nope. Say it again.
My wife,
5,
mom.
4, wife, mom.
They
Okay.
have to bang my mom wife.
Answer in, and judges got it. Okay.
Fuck. Hate you.
Oh my God, this is a weird one, and it's
Dude,
very
like the
long.
other ones haven't been. Great.
Would you switch lives with Tim Tebow? What are these, Daryl? Parentheses? No. Like a
I
bar
can't see.
thing?
Quotations?
You have Tebow's brain if you switch, so still can't booze or fuck, and you have to go to church. So would you oh my God. Would you switch lives with Tim Tebow and not be able to drink or fuck and still have to go to church all the time, but have his success, but still have your brain inside your brain?
Whatever. I choose whatever doesn't make me like Tim Tebow.
The answer would be no then.
Yeah, the answer is no.
Yeah, it's not either or. Yeah, just
Sorry. Yeah. No. I don't want to be Tim Tebow.
I mean, he's achieved a lot. And I've heard
it's amazing. You know, and I can achieve a lot if I really, really want to, but I don't. And I like banging chicks.
well, if you put
And
your
I swearing
love
and
and faith in
drinking,
Jesus
which is
Christ
everything that
first.
he cannot do.
yeah,
So I like to do all the shit he can't do. And I enjoy those things. So whatever.
what's weird is like
See, Tim Tebow, you've done a lot of things for people. And I'm very impressed with, you giving back. And it's great. But the fact that you wear a polo shirt and button it right up and choke yourself out with it. Sorry, bro.
I do like the fact
I'll
that
bang all the girls.
what's weird is like, so let's say you switch lives with Tim Tebow, and Tim Tebow's whole premise is that he's religious, and religion's whole thing is that you have choice. Because God gave you choice, but you have his brain,
Allegedly.
and you can't booze or fuck, and you have to go to church. If I had his success, could meet somebody, and still
Now you're stretching it.
yeah, okay, I say no. I'll go no. I'll go no. I'll go no. I'll go no. Fuck. This is easy. Could you beat Tom Cruise in a fight? Not
No.
you right now with your hurt shoulder.
No. 100% healthy? No.
I'm saying yeah.
I think Tom Cruise could put a whooping on a lot of people.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise? I don't know him.
Tom Cruise is 4'9". I'm 6'2".
He's very well trained. I mean, I've seen all the movies.
And what?
he's done.
Acting. Barely.
All right. Well, hey, I'm not taking it away from you. If you think you can beat him, you can beat him. Good for you. I would like to root for you, but
All
I
right.
don't see it happening.
If you could have a threesome with one male actor, what would it be?
Ryan Reynolds. See how quick I answered that.
Dude, that is
Might have not thought about that
Dude,
before.
dude, you know what?
Who knows?
That's not bad. And I'm proud of you. But here's the thing. You never want to be the ugliest guy at the threesome.
I don't give a fuck. It's Ryan Reynolds. This is fucking Adonis. He's fucking smashing Blake Lively.
Okay, you're not fucking him.
I watched one of the worst Blake Lively movies ever the other day. It came on, and I had both my kids asking me,
Accepted?
No, dude, I love that movie.
She's great in that movie.
It's a lot. That is a really good movie too. I love the premise of that movie.
Justin Long is a weirdly, he can carry that movie.
He can, and he's carried a bunch of movies too.
Yeah.
But I loved the premise of that movie, and I loved how it played out and everything. But Blake Lively, I was watching a movie the other day, had to do with her. She was in a bikini.
Yeah.
In a shark.
Oh yeah. Where she's like at sea or some shit, right?
Yes, I caught part of this,
like dark water or some shit.
I ended up like halfway through this, and Brady's asking me a million questions. He's like, "What about the shark? What's this going to do?" I'm like, "Bro, I don't know." I go, "All I know is Blake Lively is hot. She's in a fucking wetsuit, and she's got a bikini on, and Blake Lively's hot."
Yeah,
and I just kept repeating that to him. I'm like, "She's really hot."
Yeah.
But yeah, it was. I don't even know why the fucking movie came on. I don't know what I was watching. But I'm discombobulated because we're talking about Blake Lively.
You're good. We all love her.
Dude, and I do love Ryan Reynolds, and I do love Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively together.
Would you hope that
their relationship is?
It gives me hope. It gives me hope.
He fucking talks so much shit about her.
Yeah. I don't know why.
Like, it was so funny the one time he's like, he posted a picture of the two of them. He's like, "Yeah, I had to delete that one. I have to post this one because my wife's earrings are super cute." And he posted another one. I'm like, this motherfucker. These guys are very good at social media.
Yeah.
And they love to just give each other the business.
Well, he's like a billionaire now because of how smart he is.
Yeah, that, and he's talking about like buying a hockey team. The Senators, I think.
I mean, you can't go wrong.
No, she's on my list of people if I run into it. That's like what is that, a hall pass? I told Chris, I'm like, if she ever says that, I'm gonna do it. I'll risk it all for her.
I would guarantee. I'll bet
I'd ruin her day, but
I will give you all my bodily organs. Like, they could do surgery, take my heart, kidneys, whatever. You could tell them. She would never fuck you.
Oh, she wouldn't. She would.
She would?
She would not.
No,
we would we would have a lot of laughs. We'd make fun of each other. We'd have we'd be bullshitting at the bar, smashing shots, having a good time. And at the end of the night, I'm getting the bro hug.
Yeah.
And we're out, and I would never ever be able to have sex with
It's all good.
And so I do this fine.
She is. You know what's weird is, like, we didn't pick her as our one person to see. And what's weird, and Accepted, if I can just interject here for a second, in the movie Accepted, she always seems happy and accepting.
Yes.
And
she was genuinely happy for Barnaby.
Yeah.
The whole time.
Worst name ever. But
true. But it is also,
that's all a guy wants.
It is. And that was the whole point of that. Just be happy. I mean, her boyfriend, frosted tips, jacked up dude, whatever. That's the typical guy that you would see her with.
Yep.
But she liked Barnaby for who he was. Barnaby, quick-witted. Always had jokes, always looking to have a good time. He was a funny guy. He made quips like there was no tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even her fucking boyfriend came up and he said some shit, and fucking Barnaby's like bang, bang, bang. And I'm like, that is what will land you a chick like Blake Lively.
See? Now, do you think
Happens.
in the world Justin Long fucked Blake Lively?
No.
No way. If I was going to pick one person in the world to fuck and marry Blake Lively, it'd be Ryan Reynolds.
I mean, honestly, I don't think that match could
Even
have
if
been any
like
better made.
you, my best friend, or me,
Yeah.
myself, that I don't even like, were on the table. Like it was Ryan Reynolds, you and me, and I had to fill in the blank to set the world straight.
No.
I'm still gonna fucking throw it to Ryan Reynolds because
You have to. I mean, we could have put up a fight. We could have put up a good battle. But I still think Ryan Reynolds coming out on top and smashing Blake, and we're both standing there with our dick in our hands.
Infinitely funnier than us.
Yeah. I mean, we
Dan Wilder.
might have put up a good fight, but I still think Ryan Reynolds comes out on top in that battle.
We need people that have
We need him on the podcast.
predilection to booze.
Yeah.
Like
I honestly think we can get Bob Menery at this point.
I will pay Bob Menery $10,000 to be on a podcast for 3 hours.
Okay.
Okay, put it out there. Aubrey, put it out there. Right.
The only time Aubrey's gonna see this podcast is if your boy puts it on TikTok.
Weird.
Segue. What?
If you could live anyone's life with anyone's body, who would you be? Ryan Reynolds. We just talked about how we want to Blake Lively.
He literally just finish that conversation.
Easy. Who would win a fight to the death? The Rock or John Cena?
I got a question. Is this like a fist fight, or is this just
like to the death? They're put into a pit with steel corners.
I think The Rock. I saw him in Jumanji, and
The Rock's big as fuck.
I actually saw him on.
I do think John Cena.
Get Up or one of those shows he was on with Stephen A. Smith and Molly and Kendrick Perkins this morning.
I do think that John Cena is an actually trained wrestler, but I think I say The Rock, whatever. Who's better? Who's a better? Have you ever seen the show, The Girl Next Door?
The movie?
No.
I saw the movie.
No. Okay. Hey, Daryl, there's a full-grown lion and 30 little people in a battle royale. God damn it. Okay. There's a full emotional damage. There is a full
I can't stop laughing.
Hey, Daryl. I have to pretend to be Will Arnett. Hey, Daryl. There's a full-grown lion and 30 little people in a battle royale. Who wins?
Say that again.
Fuck. There is a full-grown lion. There's a full-grown lion and against 30 little people in a battle royale. Who wins?
I don't know how to stop whatever this.
Come on, man. You ain't black.
Oh,
So 30 little people and a lion, a full-grown lion. It's a lion all day.
I think the lion's got to win.
Yes.
Yeah.
Would you rather change genders every time you sneeze or not be able to tell the difference between a donut and a baby?
The second one.
What the fuck? I mean, how many times are you around babies and donuts? Pretty low. All right. This week. Here we go. What's a little thing someone can do that automatically makes them a crazy person?
Jesus Christ. What's the little thing that someone can do that makes them
Like automatically.
automatically a crazy person?
I would say and I saw this a
Ask
lot.
about your past? I don't know.
Well, so my kids had award ceremonies, and I didn't know that other kids in a school where no masks are being worn. I didn't know that other kids were still wearing masks.
Oh yeah, okay.
So I think if you're still wearing a mask, and you're not like a cancer patient or like whatever, like
at risk people. I
mean, my dad had cancer. I think I probably would still, if I was going to go see my dad, wear a mask.
If somebody said, "Hey, listen, man, I'm kind of at risk or whatever," or
but
have some shit going on, I would like to wear a mask. Okay, just do it.
I saw a person. I don't know if I can say it. Whatever. I saw a person who, in the crowd of people, was wearing a mask, and then also went and played the clarinet.
Yeah, at that point, fuck
Seems
off.
Yeah, whatever. What are the hardest things to do casually?
Fuck.
Yeah. What's your stance on washing your hands after going to the bathroom?
If you don't do it, you're a douchebag.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't wash my hands
every time.
After I piss.
Every time I do.
I don't do it. I'm a douchebag.
You're a cunt.
Would you rather give up porn or sex for 1 year? Porn all day.
Porn all day. Yeah.
Would you rather fuck someone who's A, banged 1,000 people, or B, banged one animal?
Fuck.
That is good.
What animal are we talking here? We're talking this chick banging a fucking
Like an elephant?
Elephant? A sperm whale?
You know what a dork is?
It's a whale's penis.
See, there you go. God damn. At what point in your life are you around this choice? You know, like if
English. What?
If this is your options, right? Door number 1 is people that have banged 1,000 people, or door number 2 is people that have banged an animal. Can't you just like walk out the fucking door? Like
in the traffic?
Yeah. No shit. Like I'm in the wrong fucking crowd.
I mean, at what point?
I'm gonna punt on this. Would you rather give the first 90%? No, I won't do that. Should you? Okay. Should you lock a dog out of the room while you're having sex?
No.
Yes. 100%.
Yeah.
If I was single, my biggest fear is like meeting one of those people that treat their dog like it's a kid. Okay. So you're at the bar, meet the girl. She wants to go home. And in the corner of the room, the dog's just like watching you. Yeah.
Okay. What's your problem?
I don't know. I'm not into it.
Whatever. Hey, you don't have to be.
You're into it.
Our dog's in the bedroom every time we bang.
Poor fucking dog.
I know. The worst 8 seconds of his life. Stupid dog. Go to sleep. Dumb. Yeah,
Well,
anymore? It's about time. I gotta fucking call it.
I know. I'll do one more.
I gotta strap up.
Bathroom. Last one. If you got a one-time pass to do whatever you wanted, what crime would you commit?
Kind of sure this is obvious, but I think murder is the one.
Okay.
I think that's the one.
What's weird is like, so if you show up to like this fucking, like the big thing, you pull the card out and it's like, you can commit murder.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be hard to be like, who am I going to murder like now?
Yeah.
Like,
I
what,
mean, this is
I do
like
something cool.
a fucking purge. I mean, what are we doing here?
Yeah. Like on the spot, I do like something financial. Like I'd want like I can't be caught for like bank fraud or some shit. And all of a sudden, like the money comes in. But everyone goes to murder. But here's the thing.
I think that's the ticket though, right?
Here's the thing though.
Gotta be.
Daryl, I have the easy path to murder. You want to know why? All you have to do is to email. If you want to kill anyone in this world, email Hillary Clinton and say, this person ...
motherfucker
has been saying they have so much dirt on you. And then
a lot of the things you've done.
Yeah. And what's really cool about it is that person doesn't even like kill, like they don't get killed.
No, hell no.
They kill themselves.
Yeah.
No one knows that.
A couple people know it, but not many.
No. Like 13 people that were assigned to protect the Clintons during the Clinton White House era. 13 people have all committed suicide.
Yeah, I have a
Isn't
feeling.
that weird?
Yeah. It's weird how that happened, but I understand it.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing.
It's incredible.
So, for all my enemies, all I do is say, I write an email. Hey, Hillary, it's me. This person who is a big piece of shit, she has dirt on whatever. And then magically, those people are just floating in a river.
Yep. They're just floating around.
So, all right, we'll get out of here.
Okay.
Big guys get a little sleepy.
Yeah.
Hey, I love you.
Love you too. I gotta do it
Hey,
tomorrow.
2 shows. Proud of you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So I'll go, like maybe next week we can expand on that. So yeah. So I'm paying the price a little bit. So
All right.
all good.
Well, ice up.
Yeah. Try.
All right. Hey, keep fucking that chicken.